Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. Today I actually have a good date story and some opinions about why I don't think we as women should have to settle for people we're not as attracted to just because people say, oh, they're gonna treat you better. It sounds like you're trying to date really hot people. Medium ugly guys are where it's at. You should lower your standards, blah, 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 are things that have been in my comments recently. Not that there's anything wrong with a medium ugly man. I think that we as women should be allowed to be extremely attracted to the people that we date, and we shouldn't have to settle just because society says, oh, well, really hot women should go for men who they're not as attracted to and not as passionate about, because then the odds of them hurting you are less. I actually don't think that's true. I actually think that a lot of times if a guy feels that you're out of his league or they're insecure about the relationship because he feels that you're above him, that can make him sabotage you more. And this is why my last situation that really blindsided me, it was very short. Like, we probably knew each other for 2 weeks. I made some videos about this person. He was like way shorter than I normally go for. Like, I normally am like, okay, if somebody's my height, that's fine. If somebody is less than my height, I'm normally not as interested, but he seemed really cool. And I was also like, okay, I date girls, so to some degree, discriminating by height for men, like, doesn't make a lot of sense. So I gave it a shot, and I didn't have that much of a problem with his height, to be honest with you. It wasn't that. He was the one who said he felt like I was out of his league, and he felt imposter syndrome. Like, why would I pick him? And I've been there before with one of my exes who I don't understand. My other ex, though, like, he had so many other insecurities. I don't even want to get into that in this video. It's a deep, dark rabbit hole that we can't get through in under an hour. So the other day I went on a date with a guy who literally looks like J. Cole, like 6'7", dresses incredibly well, beautiful skin, beautiful smile, beautiful, just a really nice essence. You know what I mean? So we go to this Mexican place. It's like a really nice Mexican place. They have like really beautiful atmosphere, decor. I think I'd been there once before, but I actually like didn't recognize it, but it was probably one of my new favorite Mexican spots. And like, you know, he was like, what do you want to get? Let's get appetizers, let's get drinks, let's get yada yada. He's very like gentlemanly from the jump. Very like wanted to open doors for me, like would scoot ahead of me to make sure that I didn't open the door kind of thing. And you're like, oh, thank you, that was nice, you know what I mean? And tall, really tall, which is like, it's so nice. It's so nice. And it's not like I wouldn't date a short person again, but it's just so nice when people are tall. It's like, oh my God, hella. 6'7", beautiful. Okay, let's describe the outfit. Corduroy, like, jacket, nicely done. Underneath a jean jacket with one of the, like, little fleece, or, you know what I mean? Like, the fuzzy lapel part. I don't know if I'm describing this right. Shiny Doc loafers. If you know me, you know I love a loafer. All I wear is loafers. A shiny black Doc loafer. Dark denim. Beautifully, you know how some guys, like, they just don't know what size of clothing to get themselves? He like knew exactly. Like, I feel like so many guys, it's either too tight. I think a lot of guys, they dress too tight for me. Like, I don't need to see your whole silhouette. I love like a straight leg jean. I don't need to see like everything. And if I do, just like sometimes checks and balances, like you don't need a skin tight shirt and like skin tight jeans. I love like a looser fit, like a relaxed fit, like a thrifted fit. Like I love a baggier look, but like intentionally baggy, not like, I don't want to see, I probably said this before, I don't want to see your butt. Like, if I can see your like inside credit card swipe, like booty cheek, because you're like riding low, which has happened to me on a date before, I can't deal with that. I'm sorry, because I just can't take it, I can't take it seriously. Like, anyway, yeah, he dressed really, like, ideal. Like, that's how I would dress a man. You know, when you're like, oh, you're, like, written by a woman a little bit. Like, I would dress you exactly like that. Anyways, yeah. Conversation was very bubbly and bantery, but intellectual at the same time and very like flowy. And he seems very intelligent, just like relaxed. He didn't freak out about astrology. He's a Leo. I tend to like Leos. I know not everybody's into Leo men specifically, but I love that he was a Leo because he like reminded me of a lion. And I love lions. Like, I love lions and tigers and bears, oh my. I love lions and tigers because my school that I went to, mascot was a lion, and I've always loved lions, but I'm year of the tiger. So one day I am gonna get a tiger tattoo, like I think like somewhere on my arm. Anyway, but maybe not this arm, maybe this arm. But I do see myself one day getting like swirling tigers like halfway up my arm. It's like a half sleeve, but I can't do that right now. I'm thinking when I'm 40. I'm saving a lot of like life plans for when I'm 40. I'm going to do stand-up comedy, get my tattoos, maybe cut my hair, like, you know. The other thing that's important, like I would say advice-wise, is when you are on a date with someone you actually find attractive and it's going well and, you know, there's banter, my biggest tip is to assess like how much of yourself you're being rather than like trying to impress this person. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's good to expect good. Obviously, like, to some extent you need to be prepared for whatever, but you deserve things to go well, and that doesn't mean you then need to perform to keep it going well. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can stay settled in your observation of how you feel around them and if you're actually enjoying their presence rather than like trying to put on a performance because it's actually going kind of well and not shitty, and then you end up not really being yourself and just trying to make somebody else like you. Like, I think that's why like dating is definitely a bit of a sport or an art, in the sense of the first time you do it, like when you're younger, you're gonna be just performing a lot of times, specifically as a woman. You know, to be a woman is to perform. It takes a while I would say it takes a while before you start to get to that place where you can be like, okay, wait, do I actually like this person, or am I trying to make this person like me, regardless of what they look like, right? Because, and that's the thing, sometimes, like, I've been on dates where people are really attractive and then I just hate the way they are, like, or not I hate the way they are, but we just don't vibe. Like, my best self isn't coming out because we're bumping heads too much. And then in that, like, when I was younger, that might have made me want to try harder and try to get this person to like me even more. But now I just let it go. I'm like, it's not meant to be. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. You can't force it. You can't perform your way into making somebody like, I mean, you could, it's just going to be really painful. You know what I mean? So yeah, I felt like this date was going really well and we were just like calm. It felt really calm and nice. And like, I was attracted to him, but I wasn't nervous. You don't want to be like, I know people talk a lot about like butterflies. You don't want like that many butterflies. You want to feel like calm and settled. You know what I mean? We ended up hanging out again the next day and just like chilling at my house, ordering food, watching movies. Nothing happened like physically. I mean, we kissed, whatever, but we haven't like done anything serious. So I was still just able to kind of see if we're like compatible conversationally, because that's like what's most important to me, because I love to talk. I love to bounce ideas off people, and I need like a good sounding board for that. And I feel like after the first initial like hit of, oh, this person is actually like decent and I'm attracted to them, I'm having a good time, then the second date is like, okay, but am I really having a good time, like past the first hour of conversation? And yeah, I feel like he seems cool still. He seems very like, he has his own way of thinking, and he's not very interested in pop culture, which is fine. But I still want people to listen to me talk about pop culture, even if they don't care about it. So we'll see. I think that dates are informative, you know what I mean, regardless. And like, I think it's good that after I've had some sort of strange dating luck, that the universe kind of recalibrated and reset itself. And like, yes, I should be dating attractive, intelligent people that are kind and put in effort. Like, that should be a baseline. And when that does come, that doesn't mean that I have to then perform and surrender into, okay, well, how do I keep this person around? Like, I think that was my old mindset, and I'm really trying to not do that. And I don't think I do that right now. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. I think it's just serves to say, like, don't like lower your standards just because things aren't going well or because you're not finding what you're like. I think it should be all or nothing. I think it should be hell yes or hell no. So yeah, that's my update. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.